will know that yes, this person is making impact. Your local government will feel you that yes, there is somebody in this local government. And apart from that, our state will also feel us like that to the federal level. So you can see that you cannot but talk about family when we are referring to the nation. The question I want to end with is what I'm going to be starting with. And I'm going to be asking us individually, what impact, what contribution are you making to make this nation develop and grow? What is your own contribution? How are you building this nation in your own way? What is your quota? What quota are you giving to the development and growth of Nigeria? Quota, because you don't even know where that child, the position that child will be occupying in Nigeria tomorrow. So if you fail to leave an impact in that child's life today, then how will you say you join them to build this nation? What quota, what contribution? We are saying we are not those that just want to be on the surface. They are far beyond surface. They are those that are ready to give all it takes wherever they are. In that sector, in that aspect that they are occupying, they are ready to give the best. That by the grace of God has already explained to us what it means, doing your best and doing the best. You can do your best and your best is not the best. But you must try all it takes to do the best. So those that really want to explore Nigeria, that want to make impact, are those that are going deeper impact making. Ask them, what do you do? I do this. But impact making people, they are those that are ready to launch to the deep. And for you to launch to the deep, you need the deep itself. Because God is the deep that is calling you to come to the deep. So you need God to explore this nation. You need God to make impact in any section that we belong to. So exploring Nigeria means tapping into the country's vast potential, creating a brighter future. How do you create brighter future? When you are not ready to launch to the deep, when you are not ready to go deeper than usual, when you are not ready to be positive about the nation. Those that are going to make a brighter future in Nigeria, they are not negative people. They are not those that see the negativity of the nation. They see what is not working. That is their mandate. That is their watchword. That is what they say year in, year out. You will hear people say, especially those that read newspaper, those that listen to news very well. Some of them you will hear. Despite the fact that they listen to news, you will still hear them saying all sorts of negativity about this nation. Oh, this nation will divide. If this nation did not divide, we cannot have peace. If this nation did not do this, nothing can happen. What we just say is small. The calamity that we see people, as if they are not even in the same Nigeria with us. As if this calamity come down now, they will not also partake. They keep on prophesying evil about the nation. There is no way you prophesy evil about some nation of God. Nigeria, God is so much interested in the affairs of this nation. From the experience, from occurrences, from everything, you will know that God is so much interested in Nigeria. Loving your country means embracing its beauty, culture, and people. It means recognizing its strengths and weaknesses and working towards a brighter future, which is Nigeria. You must love it. Anyone you don't love, you don't pray for them like God. You are so wonderful. A nation with diverse tongues, with different cultural understanding. This enough makes Nigeria beautiful. If you don't see anything beautiful in Nigeria, try as much as possible to attend some occasions. You will see some cultural festival and you will be like, God is good. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any nation. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 34. Righteousness exalts a nation. Sin is a reproach to any people. So because of this, we need to pray for Nigeria. And you know, in this commission, there is no service we hold that we don't pray for our nation, Nigeria. We pray for this nation, lifting up the banner of righteousness, praying for lost souls in the nook and cranny, victory in the battle, help our families. Psalm 33 verse 7, whose God is the Lord. Let's somewhere like Dubai would have overflow, and they will be having Dubai extension. And so what we need to do is to seek the peace and prosperity of this city. Jeremiah 29 verse 7 says that, seek the peace and the prosperity of the country that I have sent you. That is what God is saying, that we should seek the peace of that country He sent us, that nation He sent us. Seek His peace for this nation all day, every day you wake up, because if anything happens to this nation, it will have impact on us. It will affect our economy, it will affect our action. But we are limited. We don't make research, we don't go deep, we don't make research. That we always say that we keep on learning. That one thing we will keep on learning. Little here, little there, little here, little there. And in the midst of multiple counsel, there is safety. When there are a lot of counsel, this one borrow you idea, this one borrow you wisdom, this one give you knowledge. You will be going deeper, you will be having more revelation, more understanding about that thing that you are doing. So there are a lot of opportunities that we can venture into in this nation. Nigeria's youth population, I don't know if you notice, but of recent I noticed that the emergence of youth in Nigeria now is very, very high. In fact, I don't think the population of youth presently has ever been gotten in the history of this nation. Youth are taking places, youth are everywhere, increasing in number. Despite the Japa syndrome, yet in Nigeria we still have youth. So, and remember, the Bible says that everything relating to agriculture, people are always using it day in, day out. So if you venture into agricultural sector, you will surely make it and received in the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. Sowing in the land, you will receive the blessing of God. Verse 12, verse 13, you will receive the blessings of God. The Lord will bless you in folds. If you keep on trusting God for impact in that field of agriculture, you will see what God will be doing to you. Verse 13. He says, and the man waxed great and went forward and grew until he became very great. Verse 14. For he had possession of flocks and possession of herds and great store of servants, and the Philistines envied him. So it is not only in the tech world that you can be prosperous. It is not only in the tech world that we can enjoy prosperity. Even in agriculture, Isaac waxed great. Isaac became great. That Philistines, people started envying him because he had flocks, he has chicken, he has goats, he has plants. God can do wonders through you in the sector of agriculture. God can do wonders. The same way this system came to, irrigation system came through him, Isaac. that people can now think of watering their plants when there is no rain. Artificial application of water to plant in the absence of rainfall. God did it to him. He made that impact. You too, you can do something in the sector of agriculture if you venture into it. And the tech world also, technology is taking over. Technology is taking over. There is no sector now that is not making use of tech. Medical sector, tell me, is it the entertainment sector that they are not making use of tech? So if you choose that 2026, I want to enter tech world, I want to be a technology person. No one of us here is too old to be a tech person, to learn tech. Learn one or two things in technology, and you will be sought after. You will never be put behind, because that is what is everywhere. Everyone is using now technology. Everyone is making use of tech in one way or the other. So God has empowered us. He has created us beautifully and fearfully. So there is no code that you cannot understand. Psalm 139 verse 14. We are beautifully and what? Wonderful, fearfully made. So there is no code. There is nothing too difficult that you cannot understand. God can help us. Then entertainment is another sector. Entertainment. You are the type that talk and people laugh. You can enter the entertainment world. Entertain people to the glory of God. You are a musician. You can sing and souls of men will be lifted. Enter. You can act. You can act. Don't just be casual. Don't just be normal about it. Go deeper so that you can make impact. We have another sector which is the renewable energy. For instance, which is the renewable energy. For instance, a house not depending on electricity again. They are not depending on power holding. In some places, even if there is no light, if there is no electricity, power holding are doing their own. They don't feel it. So if that sector also is something that people are seriously using now, you want to delve into this year, it is a good one. The educational sector is there. Mechanical sector, electrical sector. You might not be an electrician, but you can be the one that is selling electrical gadgets. You can be selling electrical appliances. You can be selling educational materials. When we say educational sector, we are not saying go and open a school. It's not everybody that have the grace to open a school. You can open a library. A library where people, you will just make the place conducive. There is table and chair. There might be AC, so that people are reading, they are getting their head cool off. That's your service. You just open a library for people to come and read, then they will go. They will pay you how many hours they come in to read. That's another service in the educational sector. School. Before you can be in the medical sector, you can build an hospital and employ a doctor, a professional to work for you. All these sectors in Nigeria, we have there many that we cannot be listing right now. But please, look within you. What passion do you have? Locate that sector of Nigeria that you belong, that your passion relates with. They make research in that sector. Ask questions. How do I go about this? How do I become better than this? How do I make impact? In Proverbs 18 verse 16. Identify your passion and skills. Passion. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. You see these big people, everybody wants a big man to be their helper, but if you don't have anything to offer to a big man, they will not help you. I was on Facebook, like, was it last month, and I saw a lady. She's a young girl. She said she's from Imo or wherever. She came to Lagos. She is an electrician. There was a lady who ordered, she bought, I think, something spoiled in her boy's quarter. Then she put a call across that she needs an electrician, and by the time the electrician will get to her door, she opened the door. It was a young lady, and she was marveled. At first she didn't say anything, but within her she was just like, hey, a lady, that she has not seen a lady electrician before. But she calmed down that will this one be able to do what is wrong? And she kept on looking at the lady. She was fixing. She saw her, the professionalism in her, the way she was just jumping up and down doing the work. She left the lady there, and she went to her room to order for a money bouquet. And when the lady finished and she saw that the thing she did, everything is perfect, she called her and gave her the box, just to encourage the girl. She used that to encourage her that no, she has never seen a person like that. And the girl was sharing her testimony that she just think that maybe her father was into it, so she used to follow her dad up and down, and she picked interest that that's the best thing that she could do. And do you know that her physique is already changing towards that profession, because she said she's doing it with her mind, her soul and spirit. That is what she loves. So get what your passion is, build interest, so that it can bring you before great men. When you launch into the big filing, we have seen a man, the way they told Jesus, they were announcing the glory. I have seen a mechanic, his own is different from every other mechanic. His glory is different. He will handle your car, and your car will never remain the same. Whatever he says is it, no doubting. This one is not doing it for money's sake. He's doing it with everything, with passion. Identify your passion and skills, so that it will bring you before great men. And who are these great men? They are wise men. They are wise men that will announce you to their friend. You know, a friend of a wise man is a wise man. A friend of a great man is a great man. So if they have tested you and you become a trusted person, they will announce you to their friend. If they have any kids, say, I have somebody, I just met somebody now, he's different. The person might doubt, say, as a whole. But start with your environment. What is the need of my environment? If you can dictate the need of your environment, you have dictated the need of Nigeria. What is the need of the people in my community? What is the problem? You notice that teenagers in your environment are wayward. It's a problem. If you can see that problem, it means that you have that solution. If you are the type that you get pissed off when you see children misbehaving, it means that you have the anointing to what? To correct. You have that grace to solve their problem. You have that grace to solve their problem. So start from there. Start talking to children. Start coaching them. Start monitoring them. Start current coach. From there, you open an NGO. When you are consistent and persistent is just the key. When you are persistent and you are consistent indeed, it becomes your ministry. And when people see you from afar, people will start recommending you. Please, we want you to come and coach our children. We want you to come and talk to our teenagers. We want you to come and do this in our church. We want you to come and talk to the children in our school. Be just saying with your mouth. You are serious about it. Research Nigeria's needs and opportunity. Proverbs 15 verse 22. What is the opportunity that can fit in? Research on it. What is the need of the people? around me. Research. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are what? Established. So when you do that, make research. Who are the people that have been doing this before? He's doing what the great and mighty things that God will be doing through you. Then number 3, to find yourself, network and build relationship. Ecclesiastes 4, 9 to 10. Network and build relationship. Ask people question. Get to know people. Relate with people in that sector you want to vector it into. Daddy told us then that don't neglect association. You will learn a lot from them. The association of people that are doing the same thing you are doing. Don't neglect them. Learn from them. Hear from them. You are into food business. You might think you are doing it well. People are not patronizing you. Go to that person that people are patronizing. Hear from the person. That's why you doing it. You might not stay around you because they might not want to share their trade secrets with you. You can move far away. Far away. I remember when I wanted to sell undies then. I did underwears, pants, bra, those singlets and the rest. I can easily go to the market to get it. But I have to do, I did market survey. I went around. I left this environment. I went to somewhere like Maraba. I went to Wuse just to ask questions from those that are selling the same thing. And they were telling me some people were positive, some were negative, but I picked something. They said this environment, many don't wear pants. That's one of the things that somebody told me. I did not believe what he said. But when I started the business, I was going about from one place to the other telling them I have pants for children, I have this, I have that. And what I was hearing that, madam, I know they wear pants. Madam, I know they wear pants. Now only children who I go pick. And I went to buy for adults. I have to come back, just stay there, because going around hearing that thing from people used to displease me. So I just sat down in the shop outside there and I started selling it one by one. So it says, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. Verse 10. 2 are better than 1. They have a good reward for themselves. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he has not another to help him up. In your association, people will help you. When things are not working, you have somebody to talk to. It is very important. Mommy Chelsea that is selling Zobo, there is risk. She might finish producing Zobo now and never will take life. And you now see Mommy Chelsea are supposed to be like this because she's thinking, hey, this Zobo must not spoil. This Zobo must not spoil. That's a risk. If she's not taking the risk, she will not even bother to. She will just be, hey, they can take this light. Oh, I will not do. But she calculated it, decided, let me do it. If I do it, if they take this light, what I go do? She will start thinking. That's a calculated risk. You are calculating and you are taking the risk. There is nobody that will be great that will not be ready to take risk. To make an impact, solve real problems. Number 1, to make an impact, you solve real problem. Look for real problem to solve. Number 2, add value to your community. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. To make an impact, solve real problem. James 2, 14 to 17. Identify real problem. Don't run from problem. If you want to solve you want to be an impact maker, you must solve real problem. James 2, 14 to 17. What does it profit, my brethren, though a man say he has faith and have not works? Can faith save him? Verse 15. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food. Verse 16. And one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled. Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What does it profit? 17. Even so, faith, if it has no works, is dead, being alone. So it is enough of saying, I will. I will when you are not ready to stand to the problem to fix it. We must be ready to face the problem and give it solution. Give it solution. Don't run away from problem. Don't be tired. If the problem is not solving, keep doing it, keep trying, keep giving different approach to bring solution to it. Then number two, to make an impact, number two, add value to your community. Add value to your community. Look at the community you belong. What value are you adding? What can people say about you in your place of work in the community? How are you adding value? Are you killing the people or you are building them up? Add value to your community. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 7. Add value to your community. Look for, by solving problem, you are adding value. You are adding value. You are becoming an impact maker. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit with her. God has given us his Spirit so that we can profit, so that we can be an impact maker. By adding value, you are giving others. Empower others. Don't just be yourself alone. Empower children, empower widows, empower women, empower men. If there has been what did they, there's somebody that said there's always NGO for women, but why is it that there's no NGO for men? NGO, non-organization, focusing on only men, giving them clothes, gathering men and give them food, share rights for men, buy them shoe. Is there any NGO for men? I will make research. Don't just conclude though. I don't know. Hey, Pastor Tosin, a round of applause for Pastor Tosin. Yes, Pastor Tosin is going to start that. NGO for men, non-organization for men, non-government organization for men, focusing on men. They need it now. Somebody should just be speaking for men. Speak for men. Praise the Lord. So collaborate and empower others. That's number 3. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. Empower people. Don't give them bread. Teach them how to what? Bake the bread. Teach them how to fish. Problem will not be solved by that. When you keep on feeding the people, keep on giving them. The widow, empower them. Put them to learn one work or the other. Put them in tailoring. Sponsor them. When you give the poor money, they will still come back, because the money will finish. That was the case of that guy that was selling meat pie, that they gave him money. If that person has maybe built a bakery for him and tell him, you see, this bakery is for you, maybe the money will not finish. At first they might see that this guy no dey give person money. Oh, this man no dey give person money. They might even tag you that maybe you are using, your money is not pure, that's why you cannot give people cash. That there's no amount of help they come to you will not give you money. Oh, because you know the principle that if you give them money, the money will fly away in their hands, because they might not have the power to invest the money. You can empower them. Somebody set up business for somebody and monitor them. You have to monitor, because it's one thing to empower, to set up a business, and the business after 1 month it's vanished away. You monitor. Anybody that cannot allow you to monitor power, give us that they are just disturbing. Daddy went to the extent of telling them to open contribution card, so that every day they are dropping something, and when they pack it, they will turn it into the business, but it did not work for them. So if you are empowering people, we should be wise about it. Don't just waste money. Galatians 6:2. Bear ye one another's burden, and so fulfill the law of Christ. When you empower them, you are bearing their burden, so that in the future the empowerment will be speaking for them. Then number 4, stay committed and persevere. Hebrews 12 verse 1 to 2. Hebrews 12, stay committed to it and persevere. Things might not work immediately, but with the mind of Christ that you are to stay. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Verse 2. It says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. Of the throne of God. Despite what Jesus was facing, but because of that joy, do you know, when you make him, you will naturally be happy. When the thought of those people comes to you, those you have impacted, you will be joyful. I was at Kuruduma 2 last week, and I saw one of our old students at Paduma at the front of their house. He was the last person I was expecting to see. Immediately I started him, hey, the way I shouted, the person we were even working together, I forgot the person that was beside me, and the way I shouted his name. Then he turned to look at the person that he saw me too. He ran from where he was. He shouted. I was like, God, this is you. He said, my daddy is at home. My daddy is at home. I went in to greet the father also. The father was eating garden egg, and he was begging me that I must see to that these children talk so much about me, this and that and that and that. And I could not remember. They were now reminding me that in their life they have never been to ShopRite before. That day I was taking agric, and I was like, have they seen exhibition? We are doing an exhibition in agriculture. That I now said, if you have been to ShopRite before, raise up your hand. And they did not raise their hand. So the classmates were now making jest for them. And I told them that, don't worry, we will go to ShopRite. Then I fix it up. I have to talk to daddy. Daddy, please, we will need car. Daddy joined me that day. He supported my ministry. I promised children to take them to ShopRite, no get car. So daddy supported me. And luckily, there was one of our brother, Ayade, was around. He also chose to be our driver. Because there was car, no driver. I cannot drive. So he chose to drive us. We went to ShopRite at Central area. And to the glory of God, I didn't spend much for these children. Just that, let them enter. They saw it, they touched it. They were not children, small children. They were teenagers then. And they were, they saw it. I bought them ice cream. One thing, they just hold it, we left. And that thing stick to their memory that their father was even talking about it. So there is no way that we impact life, we touch people's life, that we will not experience joy, we will not be happy. And I did not see that as impact or anything, but to those children it goes a very long way. And it was not only them. After that case, like 2 set after them also, I think that lady also, we were talking about something, they now mentioned pizza. She said the way she talked about pizza, she called it maybe something they use, and she felt bad. She was crying that she's not laughing at that. She said, see, we will go to Domino Pizza. So I just promised her, and truly that day it worked. I took her there, the one at Gariki. She sat down. I said, just enjoy this AC first before we bring out the pizza. And we brought it out, and I couldn't give her a full pack of pizza. It was just 1/4 of the pizza that she took home. She said, Ms. Rebecca, I will go with the carton. She went home with the carton of the pizza to show her family, and she ate it with ice cream. So she was happy. Till today, if she's in school now, she's in university, anytime she's in Kobe, she will look for me, say, I come to greet you.